Achieving huge goals is actually easier than you think. And I'm not saying I'm the best person in the world, but it can be made very, very simple. A lot of people get confused with how they're going to break it down. And I was actually on a call this morning with a client. He was actually just a physique and mindset client. And he's got to the point 12 weeks into the process where he's leveled up his physique. His mindset's in a completely different place. And he's like, you know what, Tom? I've got a complete new vision with where I want to go in life from a career standpoint and a lifestyle standpoint. His self-worth's up, his confidence is up, and he's ready to take that jump to the next step. But he said to me, Tom, I'm not really sure, like, I've got this goal for where I'd kind of like to be in the future in this line of work that he wants to go into. But like, I don't know how to actually make it happen. And it doesn't matter whether you're setting goals for your career, you're setting goals for your physique, whatever you're doing, you can reverse engineer them back into something really simple. And I'm about to walk you through that now. So what I said to him basically were, look, tell me what your big vision is, your North Star goal, and we're going to come back from there. So we got his huge vision on where he wants to go. I'm not going to talk about it just because it's personal to him. And we basically then said, okay, let's pull that back to a year now. A year from now, where do you want to be in an ideal situation? Now, you could use this with your career. I use this when I'm planning stuff for the business and for the career. I also use this with my physique. So I pull my North Star goal back into a year, and then I pull it back into quarters. So I go, okay, if that's where I want to be in a year, about 3/4 of that result would be 9-month goal, half of it, 6 months, a quarter of it, 3 months. So then what I start to say is, okay, that's my 3-month goal. That seems more realistic. That seems manageable. But how am I actually going to achieve that? And then what we do is now we've brought it back into a goal, which is much closer to us in terms of from a time frame perspective. We can say, okay, what do we need to do? What strategy, what systems do we need in place that if we were to do it every single day, it would be unreasonable that that 3-month goal wouldn't happen? That statement I fucking love, right? What would need to be true that if I were to do it, it would be unreasonable for me not to have achieved X, Y, Z. So you can take this such massive fucking goal, pull it back into something which is shorter from a time frame perspective and might seem more achievable in terms of steps up the ladder for you at the moment. And then you basically just turn that into a list of non-negotiables and standards that you live by every day, where if you were to execute every single day, it would be unreasonable that that goal doesn't happen. And then what we do is we achieve that goal, and then we have to do exactly the same process and keep working forwards. You don't need to see the whole pathway of standards you need to live by. Like, I think everyone's like, for example, one of the things he talked about was, oh, I think I need this website, I need this. Just, you've got to bring it back to, okay, what's the 3-month goal? What's going to be necessary for the 3-month goal? None of half of the bullshit you're probably thinking of. When it comes to your physique, when it comes to your career, whatever you want to do, just bring it back into baby steps and just go one step up the ladder every single day. And remember, if you just go in for that 3-month goal, you've just got 90 steps to go up. So you've just got to take that step up every day. 90 to 180, you'll then see when you get there. But don't worry about that. So just bringing it back into the North Star goal into a smaller goal, right? Doesn't mean you only ever want to achieve a small goal. It just makes it easier to decide on what you're actually going to focus on doing on a daily basis. And from there, you just execute and you make it a standard, something you live by. You don't tolerate living to anything less, and you're going to smash these goals. It's as simple as that, lads. Guys, if you've taken some value from this, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you are interested in leveling up your life, your mindset, your physique, just like my client had on the call this morning, check out the link below this video and you can apply to see if you are a fit for our coaching. See you soon, lads.